in.
Hi, Captain Ruedi from Salesforce. How are you?
Good, Taylor.
Great. It's good to finally meet you.
Yeah, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely. Super excited. I noticed we had a mutual connection on LinkedIn. Sarah Zay. How do you know her?
Yeah, so we actually went to high school and college together.
Whoa, small world. That is my cousin. So
No way, tell her we
Wow.
said hi.
Absolutely. No, sure thing. Before we begin as well, I just wanted to give you my business card just in case you have any questions or concerns after this meeting.
Perfect, thank
Feel
you.
free to reach out. And I want to respect your time frame for today. Does
Yeah.
8 to 10 minutes still look good for you?
Perfect, yeah.
Awesome. Will anyone be joining us?
So it'll just be me today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who typically is involved with the decision-making process when involving a system like this?
So I am a part of the process, however, Jeff will have the final say on these types of systems whenever we're working with them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And do you mind if I take some notes?
No worries, go for it.
Okay. Well, Sam mentioned you guys are experiencing some exponential growth this year and 120% this year alone. So I just want to congratulate you on that. That's super impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of why we're here today to talk to you, and I wanted to set the agenda and kind of get a feel for some of the needs you guys are having with that growth and matching that growth.
Awesome.
What are you guys expecting with expansion currently?
Yeah, so we recently expanded to Mexico, and now we have licensing to expand to Canada. However, we will be doing that in approximately the next 1 to 5 years.
Awesome, so that's quick process in
Yeah.
there. How many members make up your management team?
So we have 11 people on our management team.
Okay, wow. And clientele with that, how many are dealt with each month?
Yeah, so we have approximately 20 to 30 clients every month that we handle.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
a good amount. You've got. What percent of your deals are currently made within a sales team?
So we are very team oriented. I would say about 90% of our deals are made within teams. So
Yeah,
it's definitely
awesome.
a big part of our business.
Yeah, with that sales team being so heavily influencing your company, what CRM system are you currently using to process all of that and manage that?
Yeah, so we are currently using a web-based system where we kind of give the freedom to our sales reps to use whatever they'd like. Most of them do use Outlook, and some just use email, so we don't really have one uniform system. We just kind of let them use whatever they feel good about.
Great, and with that, what are some of the benefits you've seen with allowing them to have that freedom to use their own?
Yeah, so I would say a major benefit is that it's something that they're comfortable with. So they have a lot more confidence with what they're doing, and it's just something that they are overall very comfortable with doing.
Yeah, that would make complete sense
Yeah.
with working with their clients especially. On the other hand, maybe what would be some of the fallbacks or downsides to allowing them to use their own?
Yeah, so I think the biggest fallback is the communication.
Sure.
It's a lot harder to communicate with both managers and each other just because it's not really a uniform CRM system, so that, and also information is not always accurate and timely.
Sure, and with communication being a factor in this, how would double calling play into that? Do you guys ever have any prospects that do, if any, get double called?
Yeah, so unfortunately it's something that happens, and I would say that we double call around 2 times a month. So it's definitely something that we need to work on.
It occurs, sure.
Yeah.
What are the consequences of double calling?
So most of the time we lose the client just because, they really don't appreciate the fact that we're, double calling, and they kind of decide to do business other places that wouldn't do that, so.
And losing a client, how much does a client cost on average?
It costs anywhere from 50 to 100,000, so.
Wow,
Yeah.
so that is a substantial amount, for your company.
Mhm.
Tell me about your sales reps. How are they able to access the most up-to-date information and then bring that over to their managers?
Yeah, so whenever they have an update on their information with the clients, they usually will bring it back to the office and then the office will then update the system accordingly. So the timeline, I would say, would be anywhere from a couple days to a full week for them to get that real-time updated information.
So it's a little bit of a process there.
Definitely.
What kind of image does that give your clients, if anything?
Yeah, so it's definitely something we want to work on. You know, I think that if a client notices that we're not up to date, it's very unprofessional, and also, honestly, it's pretty embarrassing if someone has approached a client and they've made a move with our company and they're not aware of that, you know, action that they've taken. They're just kind of already a step back. So it's definitely pretty embarrassing for us.
Yeah, understood completely. So you prefer, you know, something with better communication and collaboration overall to kind of prevent those errors, is what it kind of sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
With this problem and challenge that you currently face with your current system, do you think you could manage all of the growth you have planned with what's in place now?
Right now, I think that it's managing it okay, but I know that in the very near future, whenever we, you know, expand to Canada and our recent expansion to Mexico, like that kind of growth is really that reason why we're needing to get a better CRM system.
And how do your employees feel about the CRM system?
Yeah, so, you know, they're pretty comfortable and confident, but I think they're starting to notice like the lack of proper communication, and it's starting to affect their performance with, you know, certain clients.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, if you could ever create your own CRM system, what would you incorporate in that?
So I would incorporate a very coordinated and good communication system between both sales reps with each other as well as sales reps with managers. So I would incorporate that as well as an update of information as soon as it enters the system.
Yeah, that would definitely, I feel like, speed up process on things for sure. And if we could help with an easier transition with that, with a more efficient CRM system, would you guys be interested in something of that such?
Yeah, definitely. That sounds like exactly what we need right now.
So really just to kind of get a full understanding of what you guys are looking at and needing. It sounds like you're having some challenges with collaboration between employees. You're having trouble with accessing up-to-date and real-time data,
Yeah.
which has kind of led to double calling, and you're concerned because of losing clientele potentially. You mentioned there's also that concern with ease of access if a new CRM system is implemented into your company. Is that everything that sounds about right? Did I miss anything?
No, that sounds perfect. You know, you hit right on with the things that we're struggling with right now.
Okay. Now, what I would like to do, if possible, is to meet with Jeff and to kind of really get an idea of his point of view, take it back to my team and kind of develop a product that will be more substantial with attacking that aggressive growth you guys are currently experiencing. Does that sound like something you guys would be okay with? Possibly Tuesday at 10 or 1?
Yeah, so I think Tuesday at 10 a.m. sounds really good. But yeah, most definitely I will get to Jeff and make sure that time works for him and let you know for sure, but I think it works. Yeah.
Great. I will shoot you an email once we figure out that time, and then we will go from there. Thank you so much for meeting with me today. I appreciate it.
Yeah.